You know, maybe it's just me, but sometimes when I see a successful person, I wonder what events took place in their life to give them the drive necessary to excel. See, for some, it's the boost that they came into this world already set up with. And for others, it takes their backs being against the wall to light that fire and make them fight from within. Today, I want to take you to the low-income parts of a small town called Griffin, GA. Home to only about 25,000 people, this small town produces athletes like no other. From NBA players to NFL players to MLB players, even to Olympic medalists. Some of these names you may have heard of, some you may haven't. Wyoming Matthias, Willie Gault, Ben Talley, Raphael Wright, Jesse Tuggle, Darren Hancock, Bobby Rainey, Jonathan Sullivan, Charlie Clemens, Nick Clemens, Chris Clemens, Tim Beckham, Sherrod Martin, and the list goes on and on. Well, today's story is about another kid from this small town that also felt the same way. That back against the wall feeling. That feeling can push you down the wrong path, but luckily, there was one place in this city that this kid could go to, get his mind off of the unfairness of the world, and dream that maybe one day, his name too could be on that list. So yo, legend has it, these courts used to have nylon nets. This kid is the reason why they went to chain nets. You see how that goes. So what's going on, folks? It's KspadeTheProspect. I am back today with my brand new NBA 2K17 MyCAREER series. This series right here is going to be something a little different from me. Clearly you see I couldn't be K-Spade. Like, for some odd reason, the name Spade, I'm not going to say for some odd reason. I actually know why. A long time ago, the word spade was considered a derogatory term. I don't think anybody really uses it that way anymore. And it's crazy because Spade always gets snagged on EA games, but never before on 2K games. So I was shocked to see that I couldn't be K-Spade this year, but that's cool. I decided to make another character. As you can see, his name is Isay, last name is RainMaker. And this dude right here, man, his story isn't my story. You know, I'm blessed enough that both of my parents have been married for 40-something years. My parents are still married to this day. But at the same time, this story is kind of the most personal story I've ever shared, in that I'm really taking you back to the city that I was born and raised in. Of course, I no longer reside in Griffin, GA, but Griffin's a part of me, you know, that's never going anywhere. Like, Griffin is me. I am Griffin. That's my team. That's my squad. That's my city. That's my fam right there. So, man, I hope you guys get behind this series. You already know me. From time to time, I like to spice it up and give you guys different intros. Sometimes I use Grand Theft Auto. Sometimes I'm gonna really use some, you know, in real life footage, seeing as how I still got family there. So, you know, from time to time, I'm still in and out of Griffin. Anyway, folks, that's all I got for this video. I want you guys to watch this conversation between young Isay and his old ball coach. I'm out the next episode, folks. That's coming tomorrow. I'm out to then, y'all. Peace.
Not bad, right?
Oh, I know I didn't teach you that.
Oh, you definitely didn't teach me that. No, I learned that in AAU and summer ball.
Oh, come on. There's no fundamentals. It's all flash and sparkles. And you know what?
Sparkles?
These kids, yeah, sparkles. I'm surprised you didn't have the Globetrotters anthem theme song playing on that thing. You know, these kids, they come to me every year wanting to be you, and I have to start all over again from scratch. Next time you make a highlight video, do me a favor and yourself and put it on there with chest passes and mid-range jump shots.
Okay, look, those moves were just for the highlight reel. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a student of the game.
Yeah, you're a student of me. I'll put the ball in your hands.
Hey, you think if I tell EJ and Kenny that you're my favorite player, they'll think that's funny?
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna put nothing past those guys. They might. And all I gotta do is just make a highlight reel from old VHS copies of my old games to substantiate your claim.
Oh, a whole VHS copy, huh? You might get like, 12 views from that. Like every player on your team might watch that. That's a pretty good number.
I'll get a baker's dozen, because you better watch. Because what you just showed me on that phone, man, you need to make sure that you stay familiar with the fundamentals.
Oh, I'll definitely give it a watch.
You know where you're going yet?
Mike?
You not gonna tell me?
Not yet.
1 million views, high school All-American. Safe to say the world will be watching you, Mr. President.
Yep.
Can you handle it?
Think so.